Righto, welcome to Windin Falls. How long have we been wanting to do this one?
Forever. Years, yeah.
It's a little bit of info for you. It's about an hour and a half out of Cairns. If you take that Gillies range, holy hell, that's a fair range to drive across as well. But we're here and it's going to be a 5k walk each way up to here. And 2.5 to 3 hour walking time.
It's a big one, so I've put it off for so many years.
All right, let's get into it. Kids, are you keen?
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've done a bit of a hike, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
A long one, yeah.
A long one. All right. Oh, hopefully it's not too difficult. Did it tell you the degree?
No, it's easy. It's an easy track.
Oh, okay. Happy days.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. You know what? It's bloody freezing.
It is.
What are you saying?
Mum said she would the S word her pants.
Yeah, I'll probably S-word my pants if we see a cassowary too, dear.
You could just grab this and then whack it.
You're on cassowary whacking duty, all right?
And me? Oh yeah. Don't you use me.
Oh, that is so weird. I just looked at my phone and we left at 11:11.
Why is that weird?
Wait, my
It's all
steps
once. Like it means
Mum,
something.
like this in your phone.
Oh no, these trucks so. I should have worn me
Stop a second.
bunnies. Oh my lord.
There you go. Kids found a tree, a hollow tree.
Looks like it's been burnt.
Look at the size of it.
There's a little hole in there. I think there's someone in there.
Someone in there. Might be an echidna living in there.
What a sacred, like, indigenous thing.
Didn't they used to have birthing trees or something? Oh yeah, that definitely looks like something lives in that hole. There you go. Hopping in.
A birthing tree. What the?
Well, I think indigenous ladies used to have their babies in them. It's even got a window looking out and view, that one. Wow.
Like a house.
All right, only a K to go. Me and the bear, we're nearly there. Hey?
Maybe so mad if this isn't worth it.
It'll be worth it. Hey, we've done about 5Ks. It's taken us bang on an hour, so it'll be a little bit over an hour to get there. We could just start to hear the falls now. It's been real muddy and slippery because we've had a fair bit of rain up here, but it's actually not that difficult to walk. If it wasn't slippery, you'd cruise up, hey, just in your joggers.
Grab a stick though.
Grab a stick. It's been helping us around the muddy, slippery banks, carrying the stick. So make sure you get a stick from the start. And we'll be there soon. Forgotten how good this is for your fitness, eh? Like 5k trail hike. Feeling good.
It's so retiring.
It's so tiring, Becky reckons. Slow down before you fall over. It's one of our big things on walks is trying to calm the kids down to like take it easy, because no one wants to carry a sprained ankle 5k's back out through this sort of stuff. So
We've already got one.
I know we've already got one sprained ankle. At least you can still walk. All right, be a well-earned swim when we get there. Don't worry about that.
Going down that way?
I don't know.
Yeah, look how high up we are.
Oh, that way.
Steep descent over there.
Yeah.
I don't know, left or right.
Windin Falls.
I'd probably go that way.
I'd probably go Windin Falls.
Or-
Here.
Actually, I'd probably go this way.
Yeah, I'd go Windin Falls.
All right.
Sounds like it's over here. I know, but you'd probably go around and there'd be two connecting trails.
Can hear some water.
It's over that way.
Can you hear the water?
Yes.
Yeah? Nearly there, boo.
Yes.
Oof.
For a swim.
Look at this last bit. Look at this. She's steep. We've made it. She's super sketchy when you get to the end. Have a look at this. Turn you around. Oh, this is the infinity pool one here that looks out in the valley. I think there might be a bit too much water in there to go swimming, so it's charging. We might be able to sit up in these rapids up here, have a bit of a look. That's crazy. Oh, that looks so good. Nice one. Oh, you found a good spot.
Oh, wow.
Hey, have a look at that. No way. So that's the infinity pool down there. There's too much water going over the edge, but it's a wicked swimming hole just up the creek a bit. That's insane. It's not a bad spot for lunch, eh?
So pretty, and the view is stunning.
It is magic.
Oh.
I tell you, what do you reckon, boys? Worth the walk?
Yeah.
Yeah? Charlie Bear, worth the walk?
Like it.
Oh. There you go. This is our little rock swimming hole, infinity pool over the edge. It's so far, eh? I just flew the drone over the edge. It's that scary.
Oh, really?
From where Beck was sitting on the edge of the pool, it just goes like... I'm like, nah, you wouldn't catch me in there. No, you did well, mate.
It felt safe sitting there.
She didn't look very safe.
Really?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was hectic. Anyway, this is cool. We're going to find a spot to go for a swim, mate. Oh, so graceful, dear. Oh. Right, it's time. We're braving the elements, having an ice bath at the end of our hike. It is cold.
We're in the midway through.
Are you going to get in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. This is video evidence of Beck swimming in an ice bath. It's bloody fresh. Whoa! What I'm going to do, we'll take you up to the rapids. So the infinity waterfall's down this end, but if you come sort of 50 metres up the creek, wow, check it. Look at this. This is us. Gonna go find some little rapids like a spa bath and get up in there and have a chill. Oh, have a real chill. Far out, it's cold. I reckon if you want to experience this place at its best, you'd want to check how much water's flowing. You come when it's not as rough as this or not as charging because you can't sit in that cool waterfall at the end there, because if you slip you'll get tossed over the falls. Our own private spa bath, mate. Oh, you're kidding, are you? How have we never been here before? Hey? Still so many places to find, eh? We've been past it like 7 times over the years. We've never been here. It's so good. Where the bubbles move. Dive under and put your head under.
Okay.
Ready, steady. How good?
It's hot.
Ah. Well, there you go, mate. Something new for us. That was Windin Falls. What are your thoughts?
That was fantastic. So, like, such a journey, obviously, to get here, but well worth it for that view.
You know what?
No?
The journey ain't over yet, mate.
I know, we've got a whole hour and a half to get home.
We have a 5.3 kilometre hike home.
But it was a really nice hike here, like...
It was a really nice hike here. Hang on, Charlie's got something to
If
say.
you come here, check for leeches.
Charlie just had a gnarly leech on her
She did.
ankle.
We had to pick it off, so we had a bit of a meltdown, but 1 out of 5 ain't too bad, eh?
Yeah.
Or one that we found anyway.
Yes, in the middle.
Oh, you reckon it was a bit muddy, Beck? Huh?
It wasn't muddy
It
at all.
wasn't muddy at all.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Look.
You got
Oh
a
my
big job
God.
of those, mate, cleaning
Oh,
them.
why didn't we
Just look
wear
at the bottom.
Blundstones? Like,
Oh,
anyway, it's only shoes.
worth it.
Yeah.
Roadrunners.
See him?
See him running? Christ. Just about run over him. Get out of the way! That was close, Bill.
Yeah, really close. That was sick.
Nearly took out 2 emus. Far out. Where you go, mate? Get off the road. Get off the road, you clowns. Goodness me.
This thing moved quickly.
Oh, and look how quickly he's moving, Bill. Not. Jesus. You might hit one of them, would you?
No.
Where are we going? All right, we're nearly at Hughenden. Right, we're on our way to Hughenden, and I didn't know it was going to turn to dirt. So we just stopped to put the fan on in there because it's pretty dusty and bull dusty. But we're only about 200 k's away and it's gone to dirt, so here's hoping it's not 200 k's of dirt all the way to Hughenden. But anyway, it's been a sick run so far until now. Now it's dirt.
I know.
How much dirt we got?
No idea.
All right, let's get into it. Queensland, hello Northern Territory. Hey, let's go and see what we get up to. And here we go, mate, territory time. We've hit Dundee, mate. So this is where we're going to base most of our travels when we're in the NT. And look at Wifey, she's in here.
Hello.
Hey, say g'day. Hey, where are we, mate?
We are at Dundee, and honestly, this is probably one of the best camps I've ever been.
Hey, check this out.
So good.
I'm going to give you a bit of a spin. I'll flip round and have a look at our view. Boom! Look at that. Here's Wifey's view out the kitchen window.
So good. Making lunch.
And here's me. We just got into camp. We've cracked a stub. Now, to give you a bit of background info on how we got here, we raced across pretty quick from Cairns, right? We punched it through. I've got a little bit of footage from the places we stopped, so I'll run through quickly. We went from Cairns to Hughenden, all right? Hughenden to Camooweal, where we stayed at the Camooweal Billabong, which is an absolute cracker of a spot if you ever get through there. Great sunsets on a little billabong. It's sort of seasonal, so it does dry out, and I think they're looking at closing it too, so you might want to hit it pretty quick if you go through there. From there we punched across to the Barkley Homestead, which was awesome. We stayed a night at Homestead. It was probably about 30 bucks a night, unpowered out the back. Went and had a beer at happy hour. Heaps of people there, lots of kids. There's a pool for the kids to swim in as well. From there we went to a free camp at Attack Creek, and we met Beck's brother, who's also travelling, so we spent a night there, had a campfire. Pretty cool, lots of road trains going past on the highway. One of those sort of gravel roadside stops, but really good atmosphere, especially if you're camping with someone else along on your travels. So make sure you check that one out. It was a good spot.
Come on! Get the arms out!
Damn.
Too dark.
Go, go.
Go!
Oh!
Ah!
Oh, yes!
Was that a two?
Yeah, that was
I don't know.
From there we went to Daly Waters. That is a must not miss. You have to go to Daly Waters, mate. It's one of those iconic Australian pubs on your travels. Pulling there for a night. You only need a night. Poke around, have a feed, have a few beers, hang your bra up at the pub like the rest of the ladies do, apparently, and check it out. So that's a good one. From there we went to Little Roper Stock Camp in Mataranka. We've been there before. Pulled up. Beck's brother's with us. He's got a couple of young kids, so we poked in there, did the hot springs, went and seen the Whippy Griggs show again, and just chilled out for a couple of nights to sort of recharge, catch up, have a few barbecues, a few beers. And then from there, mate, that's it. We punched all the way straight to Dundee. So there you go. Quick trip across, about 3,500 k's, I think, from Cairns to Darwin. It's a big stint. Beck's pretty happy that the towing's over for now. And you'll see what happens with that as the series goes on, because that'll be her towing resume, or her career pretty much done and dusted. And I'll tell you what, she's happy about it. But look at this, mate. Whoa. We have got, lucky we know some people up here. They got a block out at Dundee. This is a private camp, and we're going to stay here and live it up. Cheers to that. Yeah. Righto, Darwin time, mate. I've got a bit of a special treat for you. Say good day to this fella if you can't remember him. His name's Charlesy. He runs Why Not Charters in Dundee. Today we're going to run a bit of a reverse charter. Say good day to his number one, or number two decky maybe. Who's number one? Yeah, I don't know. A bit of a competition going on. Hey, this is Kai. He's a decky off one of their boats. Now, because Charlie took me out a few years back and we bashed a heap of fish, I promised him years ago I'm going to take him out on a reverse charter, show him how to catch a big jewie in Darwin Harbour. Do you reckon you believe that or not?
No, we'll just take it till we make it.
We just keep trying to tell him the moon phase is right, the tide's right, everything's, the stars have aligned. So I'm going to take him out and show him how to catch a jewie. Number one charter man in Darwin. I'm going to show him how it's done. So we might try and get a tuna or a Spanish, see what happens on the way out there. We'll poke out, kind of fish a few marks, and we'll see what we get up to, eh? What do you reckon, lads?
Yeah, no pressure, mate.
No pressure?
No, all good.
All right, let's go.
Trip in a boat, fishing charters.
Such a shallow man.
It is, bro. It's pretty rocky. Yeah, just give it a bit of a 100%. Yeah, g'day guys, welcome to a trip in a van fishing charters. My name is Justin and I'm taking Charles and Kai out today. I'll give you a quick rundown on safety gear. Got no idea what we got on here. There should be a few life jackets. I'm not going to go down with this ship. I'm just going to grab the beers and grab my jacket. Recommend doing the same.
Deep water access at all, mate. You right to drive this boat, mate?
Oh, mate, I love it.
You handle this one? Happy days. Ooh. Righto. How keen am I, mate? Tell you what, Charlesy, I'm feeling it. Hey, if I can't catch a fish today, there is something seriously wrong with me.
Mate, you're the one putting us on the fish.
We'll be right.
What are we likely to catch today, Skip?
Oh, mate, today, pretty sure probably get onto a Northern Territory jewfish, maybe a couple of Spanish mackerel or a little long-tailed tuna on the way out there. I don't know, I'm talking shit. We got some squid, we got some snapper leads, we'll see how we go. Be a good time anyway, we've got some beers. So that's the key to good fishing, mate. Even if you don't catch anything, if you got a couple of cold ones, it's not a bad trip.
Speaking of cold ones, mine's going warm, you're on the wheel now, mate.
Let's go. Happy days, hey? Only about a 15-minute run, mate. I got these marks out of an old Fishing Monthly magazine about 10 years ago. I've been hanging on to them for just this day. So let's see if they still produce, eh? Pretty sure it come from an old trawler captain or something. Wrote an article in there. But anyway, it's true, boys. You're laughing at me there, don't believe me. Anyway, I got a little bit wet. Hey, as usual, the weather prediction always stings me for a bit of a rough ride out, but it's got to drop and I reckon we'll send it home. But a few hours out here, tide change. Like I said, all the stars are aligning. Check this out if we swing out here. Look at the sunset, mate. Have a look at that. Hey? Goes alright, mate. Top end fishing session. I like it. Who's on the first fish? You in the water?
Let's get that water.
Kai's on, mate. He's in. Hey, Captain got the first fish, mother! Oh, I'll probably speak too soon, I'll drop this now. Oh, look at it, it's tiny too. Here's me carrying on. Why was that so heavy?
Bad buddy.
Hey?
Oh no.
Serves me right for cheering on, doesn't it? Far out. Look at that. I could have sworn that was at least 5 times the size of that thing. What is that? What do you call that? A batfish? Batfish. Come on, bud, what do you got? Are you going to call it? Oh, yeah, have a look at that. Nice one. First fish for the night, eh?
That's what we're talking about, Skip.
Oh, I like it. I'm so happy I can put you onto the fish, mate. Hey?
Thanks, mate. Bucket list fish. Never been here
Bucket
before.
list fish. First Dewey for this bloke. He's frothing. Look at him. How good's that?
Not bad.
Hey, a bit of info on him. What's the catch limit and size for Deweys up here? You'd know
No
it all.
size limit, mate. So
No
there's
size limit?
No size limit. Fast growing fish in the territory, so only takes 3 years from me to meter. As you can see, that's about an 80 or
It's a
85
good fish,
kilo.
eh? Yeah.
Yeah, 85, 90.
But
And better, you reckon they're better eating smaller like that
absolutely.
than the big dogs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Happy days.
I've never seen one bigger than 143. I think that's my biggest I've seen.
That's a big horse.
It's your biggest you've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, 138.
Bloke on charter, I hope he watches this. He got a metre 67.
Wow.
When we told him it was a Guinness Book of Record, without a doubt, he sort of changed his tune a bit,
They
didn't he?
showed us
Yeah.
a photo and it's no bigger than that.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, when you can't really let them go because they'll just die or
No,
what?
they struggle with barra trauma, mate. So
Yeah.
golden snapper and Deweys, anything over 10 to 12 metres. Or divers get the bends, same thing. So
Happy days. In
Fill
the
it
ice,
for
eh?
relief.
Horse.
go
I
again.
like it. High five for us. That's a killer.
Cheers, Skip.
Oh, yeah. He's not any bigger anyway, mate. He wouldn't fit. Righto, lads. It's the time of the charter, mate, where we have to wind up, debait, watch your sinkers and your hooks. If you can help out the deckies, mate, they'll be busy filleting your fish on the way home. We did all right. We've got a Dewey and we got a little Goldie as well, so that'll do. Good little feed for an hour's worth of fishing, eh? Especially from that good little mark out of the old magazine. So thanks. I think his name was Ronnie, the old trawler man. Anyway, cheers for coming out, lads.
No, cheers, Skip.
Hey, we'll have to do it again. It's a bit of quick.
We're coming back.
Yeah, they're rebooking.
Yeah.
I'll have to go and get my boat surveyed, do my masters, and then I can start taking a few more out. No, it's not going to happen. I tell you, I can't. I haven't got my sea legs. Like, I could not be a charter operator. I'm a fair weather fisho. But I tell you, with a couple of beers and a few good lads, when you snag one or two good fish, it's a bloody good day out, or good night out. So we're going to punch back to the ramp. We left out of Nightcliff Jetty, it was called. That's a good fishing spot too, apparently. But oh, look at this! Always happens. One last cast. But there's a good boat ramp there. But we need to get back. Just be careful. Check your waters. Kai was telling me we need what sort of tide?
About 4 metres to get out there safely.
About a 4 metre tide to actually get out of the ramp, because you lose water coming into that little rocky inlet there. So anyway, that's us. We'll punch home, get out. We might fillet that fish back there and show you. I might get Charlesy to show you a few tips on how to fillet a Dewey. That might be alright. Alright, let's roll.
Cheers.
Righto, fillet and demo starts now. Got any hot tips for it, mate?
Nah, mate, I normally pay boys to fill up my fish. Hey, Kai.
Been a few years, mate. You showed me a few things, Kai, or what?
Good to see the skipper on the night.
No tricks to it, eh? Just like a normal fish, nothing to...
Deweys are probably one of the easiest to fill up, mate.
Yeah,
So
true. Yes. Look at that. Do you ever bleed them?
yeah, definitely. So that's probably the only thing different. Normally we go straight into a tub of water, so
Yeah.
we bleed them straight away.
Yeah.
But because we went straight on ice, it does slow that bleeding up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you just got your rib cage. The less runs of the knife, the better. You get a lot of people that sort of just hack at it.
Yeah, yeah.
But once you get to that rib cage, go up and over, pinch that fillet, and you come to the belly line,
Go around the guts.
cut away from that belly.
Oh,
There's the fillet.
look at that. What a
Could have been
slab.
bled, but 70% fillet of the fish.
All right, lads, get in here. Hey, this is only trip one, hopefully of many to come. If I haven't told you my plans already, I'm going to send it back up here and do a trip on my own. So I'm sure I'll see these lads again, but this is what we've ended up with. We got our Dewey, our target species, mate, so we're stoked. Cheers, lads. Appreciate it.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Good day done. Hey, this is going to be a little bit of van info for you. So, you know, like if you're looking for a van and you go to the shows and you're like looking through all the vans and like how they're built, the quality of them, the fixtures, the fittings. You see most people jump in a caravan at a show and they walk in and they like, or even the salesman, they'll go, look, you can bloody swing off these cabinets, they're that strong. And you're like, well, who's going to swing off the cabinets? Like, it never made sense to me. But one thing I did like about the builds and what they've changed over the years on the Sunseekers is actually the kitchen cabinetry, or the drawers and stuff, and the way they're set up. So what I'm going to do is pull one out and show you, because we never had a drama. And sometimes, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be honest, if we don't lock them and you do some really rough stuff, they can rattle out. And we have had one before when old Becky Boo hasn't locked the drawer properly, and our cutlery's ended up everywhere. But that's only on some really rough stuff, when they shake and come open and old love hasn't locked the drawer. But anyway, super smooth, super heavy duty, they can handle heaps of weight. I'll give you a look underneath and then I'll pull one out and show you, because I like them. And it might give you something to think about when you're looking to purchase your own caravan. Alright, let's get into it. Here's a close-up of our drawers and how they work. So these are the little handles that open them, and these are the locking mechanisms. So that's locked, that's unlocked, then you can pull it out. What I was saying before, when you're in travel mode, you just go around and push them all shut and they lock. That way, this little mechanism here stays locked up and it can't rattle loose past the catch that is fitted in there. There you go. Alright, so underneath, this is what I like about it, because the drawer is built around the slide. So normally you'd expect to see the drawer slides on the side here, right? But have a look at this. It's actually built in and screwed to the bottom of the drawer carcass, and it goes all the way along. So it's internal. The actual slide is internal in the side here. And they're super easy to take out too, which I'll show you in a second, but all you have to do is grab by the side, push up on these levers and slide the drawer out. So to show you what I mean by how easy they are to take out, so we've had a few times where things get stuck in behind drawers, especially the kids down the back. They shove too much clothing in there or something, and you can't reach their favourite pair of undies or socks or something, and you've got to pull the drawer out so they can get it, or you can't even shut it because they've shoved so much stuff in. All you do, I'll do this one because it's the biggest, heaviest sort of drawer, but I'll show you it's not hard. Put your fingers underneath and there we go. Put your fingers underneath and just lift the two tabs on the drawer slide and then just pull it out. There we go. And then hop out of the way. And there you go. And then here is your two drawer slides, like so. And to put it back in, it's just the reverse. You see inside here they've got plenty of places to screw through there, so you've got lots of screw holes and lots of mounting positions, so they won't shake loose when you're doing off-road stuff. And they're super heavy duty and they're nice and smooth. I'll keep it quick, I'll put this back on for you, but I just wanted to show you because I don't know if other manufacturers use these, but I know I've had vans in the past that don't use these, and these are a far better option, don't worry about that. So to put it back on, try and get this table out of the way actually. There we go. Lift up the drawer. We slide him down on the runners. And then all you do is push the whole drawer in and it will align itself and the drawer slot will click in, and then that's it. They're back in position. You can lock that, you're ready for travel. Right, I hope that's a handy bit of info. I've been getting a few requests lately to sort of give a few of my tips and pointers on caravan design and how to look for a new van when you're buying one. Now, I am not a van salesman, and I can honestly tell you I never want to be one, but if I can give you a few tips and pointers on what to look for on quality stuff when you're looking for your own sort of off-grid touring machine, well, yeah, I've got lots of experience in that area, so that's one tip I reckon will do you good.
I cannot get you out of my mind. It's late, but don't